2, 3, go. That's what that just said. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, everybody. Happy day, happy life, happy journey, happy everything. What's going on? How y'all doing? Good to be here with you. I am so grateful. I'm so thankful. And let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. Guess where I'm at? I'm there. I'm here. I'm here. Wish you were too. And we are, oh my goodness, just another amazing week at Rythmia. So much healing, people merging back with their souls, merging back to a state of wholeness, feeling this sense of oneness, right? That's what this talk is about today. Let God be God is really about what's happening here at Rythmia, but what's happening in our lives all the time. So I'm so grateful that you all are joining as you are streaming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me a little comment so I know you're watching. Hey, Patty, what's up, babe? Yo, baby, what's up? Michael Stewart, hello from Northern Michigan. I know where you are at, Mr. Dr. Michael Stewart. Great to see you, brother. So great to have you here. And welcome to everybody. Thank you. Keep those comments coming. I love to know that you're here and that you're watching, and anything you want to talk about, let me know. Today's topic, I want to acknowledge my brother and longtime prayer partner, Danny Perizic. He and I were praying the other day, and he said something that just clicked, and he said, just let God be God. And I went, oh, that's the topic of my next Facebook Live. I'm going to use that. So, Danny, this is for you, brother. So, what's the topic? Let God be God. This is really, I was just talking to somebody at lunch today. Oh, wait, we got lots of comments. Dorcas, hello. Abby, hello. Kelly Jean, hello from Florida. Nancy in Tilleron. Hey, I know exactly where that is. And okay, so I was talking to somebody today at lunch, and people. One of the things that we see a lot here in ceremony, and of course, ceremony is like a miniature of life, right? Is that people have an expectation or an idea about how their ceremony should unfold. And when it doesn't meet the way I think it should be, then there's disappointment, right? And what we're missing is what's really happening. So somebody told me the other day, yeah, nothing's really happening in ceremony for me. And we started talking about it, and they're purging, they're sweating, they're shaking, there's all this stuff going on. They might not be seeing visions, but they're having something happen in their body. Well, their idea, right? They came to Rythmia and they're like, oh, I'm going to go to the moon. I'm going to see all this stuff, right? Which is totally possible. But the medicine enters your body and it does a little diagnostic, and it realizes, oh, we got to clear some stuff out so that you can get clarity about your intention. So sometimes that looks like a couple nights of purging, and you're like, I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to see some colors and see all this stuff. I wanted to see aliens and visions and talk to the ancestors, right? That's all possible. That's all possible. Yet, when that person said to me, nothing's happening, and I found out so much is happening in their body, it's like, hey, man, you got to realize the medicine is working. Right? The medicine is working, and that it's showing you some aspect of who you've become. I'm doubting. I'm a little skeptical. And why do you become skeptical? Because we have a sense of expectation that when it's not met, we're proving our point about why I'm skeptical. But the truth is, the medicine is working. The medicine is moving stuff out of your body, clearing stuff out so you can get clarity around your intention. Right? So often we don't let mother be mother. We don't let the medicine be the medicine. We don't let life be life. We try so hard to control it. And that frequently causes a self-perpetuating, self-fulfilling prophecy. Consider the lilies of the field. In Jesus' statement, consider the lilies of the field. They toil not. They toil not. They simply express the greatness that they are just by being them. They're not worried. The birds aren't worried about where their next meal is coming from. They're not worried about they're in the present moment, right? So we, like the lilies of the field, we need not worry. We need not toil. We need not strive. We need only express ourselves. And when can we express ourselves is when we are in a full understanding of our oneness with God. our oneness with source, our oneness with life, our oneness with mother, the mother, Pachamama, Huiracocha, whatever you want to call it. So there's two principles at work here. I'm going to get to them, but let me give out some shout outs. Kelly, Waylon, hello, great to see you. Candace, my sister, hello. Larry and Nancy, so great to see you. And Danny, hey, from Granby, Colorado. You missed your shout out, Danny. And Akosian, great to see you. Hello, bless you too. Sean, beautiful. Carmen, thank you. Okay, so here we are. The two principles at work. The two principles at work here are everything is working together for my good. And the second principle is oneness, right? We're one with God. We're one with source. We're one with life. How do those two principles relate to our topic, let God be God? So if I'm in ceremony and I'm saying, oh, the medicine needs to heal me this way. No, my medicine journey is me seeing colors and pinta and having these experiences and seeing a spaceship, right? And getting in the spaceship. And then Buddha and Jesus are in the spaceship and they take me to a Chinese restaurant. We sit and we have a great meal and the fortune cookie said, all this, great. That could be your journey. But if I'm fixated on that, I'm missing what's actually happening, right? I'm missing the healing that's going on, the releasing that's going on. And not only am I missing it, I'm not grateful for what's happening, and I'm short-circuiting my healing. I'm short-circuiting my good, right? Because I am toiling and striving, and I have an idea, a normative idea of what it should be. So if I have a true understanding of the principle, that the principle that everything is working together for my good, no matter what. Everything is working together for my good. Even this, even the struggle, even the pain, even the nausea, even the hard times that I might have with a family member or at work or with my own personal addiction or whatever it is that you're working through. Even this is working together for my good. I'm either being made to see a realization because of the pain that I'm going through, or something is being called forth out of me. It's either healing something through the pain or revealing some aspect of me that was seeking to emerge. So I'm either, as Reverend Michael says, I'm either pushed by pain or pulled by a vision. I'm either pushed through by something that I'm going through that is teaching me a lesson, or I am being called forth by a vision or something that's seeking to emerge. So if I know that no matter what, like rock bottom know, that no matter what, it's all working together for my good, then I know that even the pain, even the suffering is purifying in some level. Now, let me tell you, it doesn't mean that it makes it easy. It doesn't mean that it alleviates pain or suffering or discomfort. But what it does mean is that when I am feeling that pain and discomfort, if I'm fused with it, if I'm fused with the pain and suffering, and that's all I'm identifying with, then I can't see anything else. But if I can say, all right, I know that everything, the principle is, universal principle, everything's working together for my good. Everything is working in unison for my good. No matter what the appearances are, it's working together for my good. Then I can trust in the process. I can trust that there's something rich here for me, even though I can't see it. Let me see it. Let me see the good. Let me behold the oneness, right? Let me understand something that I can't see right now. I can't even get to that point if I'm just stuck in this isn't the way I expect it to be. This isn't the way it should be. It's not happening the way I think it should. So this is where we don't let God be God. This is where we don't let life be life. This is where, now I'm not saying that you or I or any of us should just throw up our hands and go, well, that's life. I guess I'm just going to suffer. No. But the realization that there's something rich here, even though it doesn't fit my picture. It doesn't fit the picture of what I think it should be. But if I know that everything is working together for my good, then can I move out of my normative egoic structure that says this is the way it should be, and this is the way the medicine should heal me, and this is the way my boss should treat me, and this is the way my mother should treat me, and this is my experience, what my experience should be at work. And if I'm all in that normative statement, I'm not in the present moment. I'm not anchored in, and I'm missing the potential and possibility of now. So if I am anchored in the principle that everything is working together for my good, no matter what the appearances are, the good will emerge. I'm going to give you a really simple example. I have an old car here in Costa Rica. It's a 2004, right? It's a good car. The roads here are really bad. You don't really need a new car. You need a beater, right? That can take these roads. That's like, I got a 4-wheel drive. It's solid, right? I had this car and I live off property. I live out in the jungle, down a dirt road that nobody goes down. I left my car parked in front of my house and I was out of the country for 2 weeks and my car was stolen. Let me back up. I had just I just replaced the engine. And before I left, the car started overheating. So the mechanic didn't fix the engine properly. I took it back to him. And he supposedly fixed it again. And so I fixed it. I drove it back to the mechanic. It didn't overheat. I said, okay, cool. I parked the car. I flew back to the States. My car was stolen. A dear friend noticed that my car wasn't in front of the house, told everybody at Rythmia that it was stolen. And my friends at Rythmia, Ariana and Tatiana, put on their Facebook page to all their friends, hey, this car was stolen. And they put it out on Facebook. Now, the car was found. The car was found on the side of the road, abandoned. You know why? It overheated. So first of all, what looks bad, the mechanic didn't fix the car right. And second, my car got stolen, actually turned out to be good, because if the mechanic would have fixed the car right, the thieves would have taken the car and I would have never seen it again. But because he didn't fix the car right, the car overheated and they had to abandon it on the side of the road. I mean, come on now. What seemed to be bad was actually good. Even the mechanic not fixing it properly was working together for my good. Now, if I'm standing in a realization of that principle, that everything is working together for my good, no matter what the appearances are, then I'm seeing the good. I'm looking for the good. I'm looking for that pony in the middle of the shit. There's an old joke about the optimistic kid and the pessimistic kid. And the optimistic kid and the pessimistic kid get told that they have to go clean the stables out on a Saturday. So the adult says, hey, kids, go clean the stables. This is another Reverend Michael joke. And he says, go clean the stables. So the kids are cleaning the stables and the adult goes to check on him, and they go into the pessimistic kid's stable and he's pissed off. He's like, this sucks. He's shoveling the shit. I can't believe it's Saturday and I got to shovel poop. It's stupid. My friends are playing. This sucks. I can't believe it. I hate adults. I hate horses. I hate poop. I hate everything, right? I should be experiencing Saturday in a different way. So then the adult goes to the optimistic kid. And the optimistic kid is in there. He's rolling around in the poop. He's throwing it up in the air. He's digging in it. And the adult goes, kid, what are you doing? And the kid says, well, with all this shit, I figured there's got to be a pony somewhere. Right? So even if you're in a pile of shit, we got to look for the pony. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm talking about. So if I know that no matter what the appearances are, everything is working together for my good. There's some good here. Let me see it. It doesn't mean that it wasn't a pain in the ass to have to go find my car. You know, they stole the radio, they stole the battery, but I got my car, and the car's worth a heck of a lot more. Believe me, a 2004 car in Costa Rica is worth a lot compared to what it would be in the United States. In the US, I couldn't get $500 for that car, but here it's worth a lot of money. A lot more, not a lot of money, but a lot more. So the point is everything is working together for our good, no matter what the appearance is. And when we can let God be God, when we can let life be life, when we can allow life to unfold and not question, not be so analytical, so in our heads, so in our egos that I think I know how this is supposed to unfold. And if it's not unfolding the way I think it should, then it's stupid and it sucks and I don't like it and it should be different, right? But if I can be in the flow of life and know, okay, I don't know what the good is here, but there's got to be some good. I know there's a principle. The principle is that everything is working together for my good. Then let me see it. Let me behold it. Show it to me. That's the first principle under the statement, let God be God. The second principle under the statement of let God be God is I'm one with God. I'm one with the source. I'm one with all of life. If we truly embodied Jesus's statement, I and the Father are one. It is not I, but the Father within that does the work. Now, Jesus was speaking at a time when the level of consciousness had the deity be some anthropomorphic man in the sky. So we're talking about Father and pronouns like he and him and his, right? For God. But let's just put that linguistic convenience aside for now and just listen to what Jesus is saying. And you know what? Jesus is just all right with me. Jesus is just all right. Oh, yeah. Okay. He is. Cool dude. He's so cool. We'll just call him Jay. We'll just say Jay. So when Jay says, I and the Father are one. I and the source are one. I and all of life are one. I am one with all of life. There's no separation. There's no distinction. There's no, I'm an individual. Individual means undivided. So there's nothing dividing me from the source of all of life. I'm absolutely one with it. And if I'm one with life and life is for itself, then life is for me. That takes us back to the principle, everything is working together for my good. We can't be separate from life. Life is us. We are life. Life is in us. I've got this organizing principle within me that is taking the lunch that I just ate and processing it and alchemically transmuting it into tissue and sinew and bone and consciousness. That's an amazing organizing principle that's doing that all right now without me having to figure out how it should be done. Well, actually, digestion should take place in this way and I should feel like this. And no, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about the planet. The planet is spinning right now. It's spinning without my permission. It's spinning without human compulsion or permission. I don't have to tell the planet how it should be spinning. It should be spinning a little faster. How about a little slower? It needs to be tilted like this, not like that. It's just already done, right? It's already handled. It's already taken care of. So there's so much we can look at in life that is already taking care of itself. I can just let God be God. I can just let life be life because I know that I'm one with it and life is for itself. Life does not go against itself. Life is always progressive. It's always expansive, no matter what the appearances are. Life is always seeking homeostasis, always seeking order, balance, and harmony. So chaos is the precursor to peace and clarity. Disorder is the precursor to order and harmony. So this is the process of life. Dissolution, revolution, dissolution, revelation, dissolution, revelation, right? The rosebud blooms, it's a bud, it becomes a flower, it opens up, it withers away, and a new one comes. Dissolution, revelation, dissolution, revelation. That's the process. So if I'm knowing that this is the process of life, that life is for itself, and I'm one with life, I'm one with God, I'm one with the universe, then I know that life is for me and that everything is working together for my good. Even something that might appear to be a dying off of a flower, of a bud, even that, there's good in that. So there's good in everything. It's manifesting through and for us, through and for us. So the principles, here the principles are at work. Let God be God. Thank you, Danny. Let God be God. The principles that undergird that are everything is working together for my good, no matter what the appearance is. And I'm one with life. I'm one with God. If I'm one with it, and life is for itself, then life is for me, no matter what the appearance is. Consider the lilies of the field. They toil not. I'm going to end with this beautiful reading by Ernest Holmes. It was from yesterday, but it's so powerful. I loved it. Ernest Holmes, the great luminary and metaphysician, he writes, I am rich with the richness of God. Every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. For the world is mine and the fullness thereof. That's from Psalm 50, verse 10 and verse 12. And Ernest Holmes writes, how beautiful was the thought of Jay when he told us to consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Jesus was telling us to identify ourselves with the abundance of nature, the constant outpouring of the divine life in goodness, in riches, in everything that makes for happiness and wholeness and success. God did not fail. God cannot fail. The divine will never fail us if we have implicit confidence in it. Let God be God. But we are so caught with fear and doubt and uncertainty that it becomes necessary for us to take time every day to reaffirm our union with the great outflowing givingness of life. We must reaffirm our union. We have to remind ourselves that we're one with God. This is the purpose of prayer and meditation. It is natural that we should wish for the more abundant life. It is right that we should accept it. God has already made the gift. It is up to us to receive it. So join me as we say this. Today I receive this goodness. Today I have everything that everything that I am and have is increased by it. I identify everything I do with success. I think affirmatively. And in all my prayers, I accept abundance. Whatever I need, whenever I need it, wherever I need it, for as long as I need it, will always be at hand. I no longer see negation or delay or stagnation in any of my affairs, but rather I claim that the action of the living Spirit makes prosperous everything I do, increases every good I possess, and through me brings gladness and joy, happiness and success to everyone I meet. Everything, now just hear that again. I no longer see negation or delay or stagnation in my affairs, but rather I claim that the action of the living Spirit makes prosperous everything I do, increases every good I possess, and through me brings gladness and joy, happiness and success to everyone I meet. Everything I think about will be animated by the divine presence, sustained by the infinite power, and multiplied by the divine goodness. Yes to that. So we're just going to let God be God. I want to give a quick shout out to all these beautiful people. Candace, thank you. Highlander, I'll see you in November. Margarita Flores, trust the process. This little light, hello, good to see you. And then Patty, there's a good dad joke. Yes, Zachary, thank you. Lisa and Max from the Poconos. Carmen, thank you so much. Carmelo and Sharon, great to see you. Liz Murphy, beautiful Margarita, I love it. Jacqueline, thank you so much. Thank you all. What a blessing to have you. I'm so grateful. Amy, thank you. I'll see you guys next week at the same bat time, same bat channel, walking the path with you. Thank you. I know that you're each guided by an infinite intelligence, that you are guarded by an infinite love and sourced by a power that knows no limit. And so it is. Blessings, richest blessings. Thank you. Dominic, thank you.